Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our featured field here in race number 6. It's the 36th running of the graduation for 2-year-olds. They're going to go 5 furlongs for a purse of $25,000. Number 1 is Action Speak, owned by Barry Arneson and True North, trained by Don Schnell with Chavi and Chow. Number 2 is Joe Duncan, owned by Rawlingson Racing Stable and Norman Tremblay, trained by Robertino Diodoro with Tyrone Nelson. Number 3 is Ozark Daredevil, owned by River's Edge Racing Stable, trained by Tim Rycroft with Christopher Husbands. Number 4, 40 Proof Scratched. Number 5 is ZACK Man, owned by Jerry Antoniak, trained by Eurico Martins with Paul Leacock. Number 6 is Copper Coins, owned by Risa Harris, trained by Verla Alito with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Number 7 is PECOS, owned by Terry Props, trained by Charlie Smith with Rohan Singh. And rounding out our featured field is number 8, Nolan the Great, owned by Jerry Antoniak, trained by Eurico Martins with Dane Nelson. Following the running of the graduation, Russ... They're at the post. And they're off in the 36th running of the graduation. From the far outside, that's PECOS. Quickly out of the starting gate, but Ozark Daredevil has engaged them and now gone on by and take the early lead. Back to second, that is PECOS. Action Speak in third all by himself, about 6 off of it. And then there's a gap of about a length and a half back. Rallying up the rail, that's Copper Coins. Then a couple back to the trailers. But it's Ozark Daredevil and PECOS well ahead of this field as they cut the opening quarter in 22-4. PECOS now goes on by and takes the lead. PECOS is putting on a show in here. Ozark Daredevil put on the pressure early, but PECOS is going to get the win and handily by 3. Second goes to Ozark Daredevil. Very close for third between Action Speak and Nolan the Great. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of race number 6, the 36th running of the graduation. That's number 7, PECOS. PECOS is a Bay filly, 2 years old, by Northern of Fleet. Out of the mare, Miss Missile, by Golden Missile. Owned by Terry Props, trained by Charlie Smith, and ridden to victory by Rohan Singh. Time for the 5 furlongs, 59-4. Russ Passy, Director of Property Services here at ASD, will make a halter presentation to the winning connections. Congratulations goes out to jockey Rohan Singh, who scores the double. 2 wins for jockey Rohan Singh. ASD paddock host Rob McLennan has the winning connections of the graduation. Rob, take it away.
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the winning connections of the 36th running of the $25,000 graduation stakes. Rohan Singh, Charlie Smith. Here's PECOS, a 2-year-old filly here that won the debutante in wire-to-wire fashion, though kind of untried. She was definitely tested today. What do you think, Rohan?
Yeah, she ran great. She was pretty professional today. Set off the speed a little bit. But every time I asked her, she gave it to me.
You kind of had to take a different approach today. You had Ozark Daredevil sprint out on you. You broke on top. What was kind of your thoughts going down the backside?
Yeah, well, the other horse got tons of speed coming from out west, and I would have had to use my horse up way too much to top her, so why not educate my horse a little bit and sit off of her? And she did great.
So she handled everything she handled coming back from off it a little bit. What did you kind of think? You turned for home, you asked her kind of the 5/16 pole, and you got a lot of run underneath her?
Yeah, but she's just doing just enough, really. I mean, there's still more there. You won't see the best of her till next year sometime, probably. She's still a little baby.
There's more gears in the tank. Anything else to add, though, before we move on to Charlie, other than just Pecos? She just carries you back to the winner's circle once again?
Yeah, she says enough.
That definitely works. Charlie, here's the back-to-back wins in the Graduation Spiders alibi last year. Pecos, what do you think coming into the race today? We'll start there.
Before I start, I've got to say hi to Terry and Lola and Maddie. They're all at home, and we got kind of split up, and they couldn't get in for Derby weekend. And I know they're tickled. It was a great race. Now let's go. What's your question now?
Oh, I just wanted to think what your thoughts were going into the race. It was going to be a different field than what you saw last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, it showed more speed in there. Definitely the Ozark horse had a lot of speed. I thought we could match her. Rohan did an excellent job of inching back off, though, and putting himself in great position. But when he asked for run, it was there. You know, it's not like the filly folded up or anything on him.
No, she kind of very kindly took back and made one run. It was really actually kind of entertaining. The paddock, everybody is kind of all over the place, and here's Pecos walking around. Nothing really bothered her. What were your kind of thoughts seeing what was going on down in the paddock?
Well, I hope Terry heard that, because she's always on me about schooling babies in the paddock. I mean, that's Terry's. She'll come to the barns or come to when we're schooling on them. She'll come over and over and over, and she can be a little bit spirited in her opinion of where we are. I think she'd be real proud of Pecos tonight, because she handled a lot of adversity. It was kind of a circus down in there today.
Yeah, we'll give our thumbs up of approval to Terry back home. Pecos was great tonight down in the paddock. What were your kind of thoughts as Rohan turned for home, sprinted away?
I kind of thought when I saw him throw that first cross when he turned for home, we were there. She looked like she was going to, and like Rohan says, I still don't think we've seen the best of her. I think we're a long ways from that, and her next steps to try to go back to Minnesota and compete in that 80,000 futurity, and I think she'll be pretty salty there. So
that's going to be the next step. That's the end of August, correct?
Labor Day weekend. I'm not sure if it's Monday or Sunday, but it's Labor. We got 5 weeks now. We pushed her. She van back to Canterbury and van back up here. Stayed in Canterbury about 8-9 days. Gallop got in here. We got a nice blowout down the lane the other morning. As always, Rohan and I have got a long history, but we work well together, and I appreciate our friendship and our business relationship.
A long history of taking horses, Charlie Smith, Terry Props, right to the winner's circle with jockey Rohan Singh. Pecos, the winner of the Graduation Stakes, will wave hello to Terry and Maddie and Lola at home, and Charlie's ecstatic down here in the winner's circle. Pecos, back up to you, Kurt.
Thank you very